Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, and welcome back to Salvage Rescues and the continuation of the rebuild of Ruby, the red MiniCooperS Clubman. So we've had a few issues, but we're moving on. So as you can see, we've got a new charge cooler installed. This is due to the fact that the charge cooler, what was supplied as part of the rad pack, was is larger. So that meant the radiator didn't fit on top of the charge cooler, and also that means the condenser doesn't fit as well. So we've had to buy a new charge cooler, a new rad pack or radiator, and the condenser. So I installed the charge cooler. That's all done. That's quite easy to install. I don't know whether you can see, but under here, oh, there, probably better. That just clips into the lower crash bar assembly, clips in with one of these clips what go up from underneath, and then there's another clip what goes in there to expand it. But yeah, so that's installed. Next job is to install the radiator, connect up the radiator. That just clips into here and then bolts from underneath. So I'll show you once that's installed, then we can install the condenser. And then we'll fill her up and pressure test the system. I had to remove some of these crash bar assembly parts because you can't really get to these bolts in here. What go up under here, you can't get to them with these in place. Or not with the tools I've got anyway. You probably can if you get another tool. But as you can see, all the charge cooler pipes are all clipped in place now. That's clipped onto the air intake. I've also got my MAF sensor that's in the house, so I'm going to install that now as well, a new one of them. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you an update of where we got so far and the reasons why we're getting new items. I mean, these the old items what come with the replacement rad pack, I mean, they're all okay, so I can resell them. I did put this pipe on here on the heat management module, so that's ready to go. So there's only a couple of connections onto the radiator, temperature sensor as well, and then yeah, we should be able to fill the system up finally, and then we can rebuild the front crash bar once the condenser's in, and we should be ready to go. We should be ready to get Ruby up and running, and yeah, not have to worry about her overheating. But once we get all the rad radiator back on, I'll pressure test the system and show you that. Because of the destruction that the storm done with my temporary building I had over it, so I can only really work on these at night time at the moment. It's a bit dark, so hence why I'm filming in the morning of the progress, because I can't really get any film during the night, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a good progress. Like I say, all the parts are here, so we'll continue to install them. So I'll catch up with you once the radiator's on, and then I can show you us pressure testing the system, show you how that's done and whether she holds the pressure or not before we fill her up. Okay, ta-da for now. So we're continuing with the build up of the rad pack. As you can see, the new radiator has arrived. I put it in temporarily. That isn't bolted in position. As you can see, we're holding pressure. We pressurized the cooling system. The only thing is, even though we're holding pressure, as you can probably see there, we've got a small leak on that pipe. So good job I never bolted the radiator into position, because I need to take it all out again and change that hose over. So that's what we're doing now. All the fan systems in place and everything. So yeah, I just need to unclip the two hoses again, let the pressure out obviously first, unclip the two hoses again, and then and then take the radiator off again and have a look at changing that whole hose. I might be able to, there might be enough length on it just to shorten it, but I doubt it. I'll have to probably look at ordering a new one and changing it over, unless anyone knows how you can repair a tiny little pinhole leak. But I assume that's where this pushed back in the accident, and then it's put a small pinhole in there. So that's a shame, because we did change the coolant bottle. We did change that because the old one had split in, so I put a new one, a brand new second-hand one of them on, which I already had in the lockup. And yeah, unfortunately we need to take the radiator off again, but I'll get it off, have a look at the hose, and then if it is repairable, I'll let you guys know. Ta-da for now. So I've actually managed to repair it, cut the hose a bit short, then put a Jubilee clip on. We got up to 14 PSI. Did you say it's 14 or 13 PSI? So I'm going to leave that for a couple of hours to see if it goes down, see if it loses any pressure. If not, I'll fill it up with antifreeze, I think, and call that job a good one. I've got the AC condenser that's in the lockup, so I can put that on, but I don't want to do too much until I'm certain that the coolant system is holding pressure. I don't want to keep bolting things up and unbolting them. But yeah, hopefully we'll hold pressure, still stay the same. So I'm going to leave a couple of hours minimum, and then if it's still at 13 PSI, then we'll leave it as that, and I'll start bolting everything up. Ta-da for now.
2 hours later.
So we have waited the 2 hours. As you can see, it's still at 13 PSI, so it's holding well. So I'll release the pressure now and then commence bolting up the radiator to the charge cooler, and then I'll fit the condenser, finish bolting that up, and then yeah, we can start rebuilding the front of the car, put the crash bar back on, and slam panel back in, and then yeah, we can get it back on the wheels and fill it up with antifreeze, and then yeah, everything's good on the front then, and then we can install the lights, etc. But yeah, so it's good news. We're holding pressure, and let's commence the rebuild now, finally. Ta-da for now. So that's radiator and the condenser on now. So as you can see, the condenser just pushed into these two plastic clips either side. Probably see it better on that one. Just push down and then it snaps in place. The two air conditioning pipes are now bolted up. So what I'm now going to do is rebuild the front end, put the slam panel back on, and then the final air duct guide thing over the front of it all. But yeah, like I say, you see in the last clip that we've pressure tested the rad system. Obviously I can't guarantee the air conditioning system until I take it somewhere to have it filled up, but yeah, I put the MAF sensors on now. Oh, I just got to plug in the radiator, the fan, tidy up these wires, and then yeah, we can start putting the slam panel back on again, and then we'll put the upper crash bar on, and then yeah, everything's complete, just waiting for the body panels then to come back from the paint shop. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once the front is the slam panels back on and the front end's rebuilt again. Okay, ta-da for now. So that's the front end reassembled. As you can see, we put the slam panel back on, so that's just held into position with these torque screws, 4 each side, and then we put the air duct guide with the shutter panel, put that on, and then the upper crash bar went on after that, which is just held in place with these 10mm bolts, 13mm sockets. I just need to go round tomorrow. I'm losing the light a little bit, you can't really tell on the video, but I'm losing the light a little bit, so I'll just go round in the morning, make sure everything's tight, even put the washer bottle back on, so that's sitting on its plinth. So there's 2 little grommets in there, and it bolts to the light bracket there, as you can see. So yes, so tomorrow we'll put the airbox on. I got a new airbox, it wasn't supplied with an airbox, so we'll put the airbox on, sort out the bonnet release arrangement, and then I think we've got a couple of more things we can install, just trims. I got the shutter panel, the scuttle panel, sorry, not the shutter panel. Got the scuttle panel. I'll get the other hinge off. I got some new hinges, so change both hinges for new ones, bonnet hinges, and then yeah, we're sort of ready for the bodywork to come back, the bonnet and the bumper to come back from the paint shop. But yeah, it's quite straightforward today. So yeah, as I've said before, so we've got a new charge cooler, new radiator and new condenser. So I'll put the other ones on eBay, I suppose. Just need to plug in the horn. There's a bit of cable in here to sort out, so yeah, just plug in the horns, and then I have got one of the lights, so I'll probably install the light tomorrow as well. I think I might have both lights actually, because I don't think the driver's side one was that badly damaged. The lens is quite scratched, so I need to probably look at cleaning the lens up, but I think I might be able to use the driver's side one, what was in the boot when I got the car. But we'll have a look at all that tomorrow anyway. But as you can see, the front end's pretty good, all done. Just a bit of tidying up to do tomorrow, and then yeah, and then we'll be waiting for the other components. But yeah, okay, so I'll catch up with everyone tomorrow. Ta-da for now. So where did we get to? I can't remember where we got to, but so the airbox is now on, including the sensor, and I don't think we've done anything else. Oh, we connected up the bonnet release mechanism, so that's all now connected up. So what we're now going to do is install the lights, and then see if we can clear some of the error codes what are on the system, because there's a lot of codes regarding the lights. I've got a brand new light for the passenger side, well, not brand new one, a second-hand light for the passenger side, which is exactly the same part number as the original. I'm using the original headlight for the driver's side. That's got a lot of scratches on the lenses, but on the lens, but I'll buff them out hopefully, is what my plan is. I'll connect up the horns, so the horns are now connected, and also we've filled up the system with antifreeze, so we are slowly getting there. So yeah, I'm now going to install the lights, so I'll set you up on the tripod, and then yeah, we'll get the passenger side light installed first, I think, and then yeah, and then plug that in, and then the driver's side light will install afterwards, and hopefully we can clear some of the codes off in the car. Okay, so I'll set you up on the tripod, and then we'll go from there. Ta-ta for now. So as you can see, both lights seem to be working. It's a sigh of relief when they work, isn't it? You know. I also put the two new bonnet hinges on. As you can see, I got them in colour, so no work needed there. I only put the headlights in loose because obviously we need to line them up and adjust them. As you can see, that one, what I was saying is the lens on that one's quite badly scratched, so I just need to have a go at cleaning that. Never done it before, but I'll have a go at it, buffing it out. This obviously fixed to the wing when we get the wing back from the body shop, and that's about it. I can't install none of this until obviously the bonnet bumper comes. I can't think of anything else I can do on Ruby while we're waiting for the body shop. So it's literally just a matter of waiting for the bumper and bonnet to arrive back and the wing, and then a quick bolt up job and she should be done. I'm just gonna see if there's any codes. I've got all the scuttle panel and everything still to go on, but I think I'll wait until everything's together before I put that on. But apart from that, she's ready to go. Just need to wait for these panels to come back. So as soon as they arrive, I'll let you know, and we'll finish the build hopefully. All right then, ta-da for now. So as you can see, we've got everything back from the paint shop, so the wing, the bonnet and bumper. I've made the bonnet up, so that's all back together again. What else have we done? We've installed the new brake air duct. I've put the wing on. Like I said before, this just held in position with 7 10mm bolts only on there loosely at the moment. Panel gap is good. And then we're gonna put the bumper on, and then then we can start lining everything up. The headlights are still in there loose because obviously they need to line up with the apertures on the bonnet. The bonnet's on there, but it's on there loosely. Well, it's tightened up, but it's on there so we can still move it. So yeah, so we'll get the bonnet on, the bumper, sorry. We'll get the bumper on, and then we'll start lining up the panel gaps, I think. So I'll set you up on tripod, and then we'll get the bumper on. So it fits reasonably well. Just need to do the adjustments, like I say, just adjust the headlights. It looks like the headlights need to go up slightly, so I'll finish bolting the bumper up, putting all the components back on the bumper, as in the catches and everything, so not the bumper, I keep saying the bumper, so the bonnet sits correctly. Because it hasn't got the catches in here, sorry, the catches on there, what connect it to them. So yeah, I'll finish doing that, and then yeah, we can then, because like I say, the headlights are loose, we can finish lining everything up. But all in all, it's sitting quite good. So that's the engine bay 95% complete. As you can see, I just need this scuttle panel extension. This one's broke, so I took the part number of that. It should look something like that side, as you can see. And also the engine cover. I need an engine cover, that was missing. So I've got one spare here, but that didn't fit this model, so I just need to get the engine cover. Apart from that, it's complete. What was I going to say? I did put a new air filter in because that air filter looked a bit grubby, and I had no, because that was a new air box or second-hand air box. It come with the air filter in. I had no history of that, so I put a new air filter in. So what I'm now going to do is try and get the lights adjusted so they fit in the apertures correctly, and then I can finish off trimming up the bonnet, putting the bezels round and the scoop in, and then we'll move on to the wheel arch liners, or the wheel arch trims, and the arch liner. I can put that in as well once I completed everything else. So yeah, that's what we're now going to do. We're going to work on the lights. As you can see, this still needs a bit of work, this light. That was heavily scratched, so I've got most of the scratches out. I just need to finish off the polishing, but I'll get them lined up, and then yeah, we should be nearly there with Ruby. She has got to go to the paint shop still, as I've said before, to get rid of these scratches that temporary I did that temporary building I had when it blew over in the storm. I have got a new one of these. I got a brand new one of them from BMW. All the panel gaps are good. So yeah, let's try and get these headlights lined up with these hideous headlight adjusters. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay, ta-da for now. So that's it. So Ruby's all complete now. All bar, like I said earlier, the scratches on the roof, but it's got to go to the paint shop. That's why I was trying to get it all completed today, so I could take it to the paint shop next week to have the roof done. Apart from that, she's all done. As you can see, she's come out really good. I just need to slightly adjust this bonnet still. But the lights are lined up reasonably good. It's started to rain, so I thought I'd wrap this up now. But yeah, it's all in all, she's all right. Like I say, just a couple of small adjustments needed. So I'll just give it a damn good clean. It's all really mucky all around where I've been working on it, but apart from that, she's done. So I think what we're doing now is go through the costs of Ruby and Graham, and then we can wrap this series up. She's looking really nice. I like red. I like a red car, so I think with the black trim, that looks she looks amazing. One thing else I need to do is just plug that lower light in there. I don't know whether it's fog light or daytime running light. I haven't plugged that in yet. I plugged that one in. I just need to do that. I'll remember to do that. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit when we go through the costs. Ta-da for now. So we'll now go through the costs. We're going to go through the cost for, because this series was about the two minis I brought. So we'll go through the costs together for Ruby and for Graham. So to buy both cars, they both cost me £7,000. With the Copart fees was £1,468. Fuel to collect both cars, so I got one from Colchester, quite close, and then the other one I had to go to Newbury to get it. So that was, I've allowed £130 for fuel for collecting both cars. they both needed the V5 to be applied for, so that's a £50, yeah, £50 charge from the DVLA. And for Graham, this is for Graham only. I serviced it. Well, I didn't service it twice, but I changed the oil twice. So for the oil filter and the new air filter, spark plugs, etc., the whole lot come to £155. It needed a near side arch liner, so I had to get one of them, so that was £45. And then it needed an MOT, which as we know are £45. Went through no advisories or anything, so no additional charges there. So then we move on to Ruby, so that was all Graham. Up from there, going down from here is Ruby. So for the bonnet, bumper, all the rad pack and the scuttle panel, etc., that will come to £2,700. And then it needed a new heat management module. You've seen that in the previous episode. That was £160. Everything to do with the airbox, so the airbox and the math sensor and also the air guide, what goes in front of the airbox, that come to £150. A new headlight, because it's the adaptive headlight, they're quite expensive, but I managed to get one off eBay for £170. And then a headlight repair kit, so the repair kit for the headlight on the driver's side, which was scratched, but I'm now repairing it, was £39. The little plastic brake air duct for the driver's side, that was £45. 2 bonnet hinges, as you see, we got them in colour, so that was quite handy. They were £75 for the pair. The math sensor for the, where'd that go? For the air intake manifold, that was £34. A new radiator, because like I say, even though I got the rad pack there, as we see in the previous episode, none of them match, so the new radiator was £142. New AC condenser was £82, and the charge cooler was £95. To paint everything to do with the front, so to paint the wing, the bonnet and the bumper, they charged me, and small repair on the wing as well, they charged me £500. MOT for Ruby, she'll need an MOT because she's a Cat S, so MOT 45. Aircon regas, because we obviously changed the condenser and everything, so I need to do the aircon regas, that'll be 100. And then to repair the roof, the damage, the scratches on the roof, they've quoted me £200 for that, for the roof repair. And then, because I had a spare rad condenser and charge cooler, I've sold some of them on eBay so far, and I've managed to retrieve £200 for the items sold. So that gives us a grand total for both cars. This is a £13,148. Rounded up or rounded down. I've advertised Graham for sale. I'll put him up for 12. So I think personally we'll end up getting about 11 and a half for Graham, so being a 1968. And then Ruby I think will be about the same price, because she's a John Cooper Works trims level, plus she's only done 27,000 miles, so around 11,000 for Ruby as well. She might be a year younger, but a year older, sorry. So if I sell them both for roughly that price, we're looking at a profit of around £9.5 grand, £9,351 if I sell them at that price. So, sorry, that should be 11,000 for Ruby, sorry. So yeah, so between both cars, I think that's a very, very good profit. I seem to be having a bit of luck with the minis at the moment, so yeah, all in all I think we're done all right if I can sell them at that price, which hopefully I should be able to. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this series. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. If you do like the videos, please give it a thumbs up. Please remember to subscribe and always hit the notifications, and then you'll keep up to date with all the things happening at Salvage Rescues. But apart from that, guys, any comments, any advice, please put it in the comment section below. I do answer every single comment, so if you can, give me some guidance, or you just want to comment on the videos, please do. Please leave a note down below and I will get back to you. Apart from that, thank you very much for everyone for watching. It's a bit of a long one, this series, but it was taken into crank 2 cars, so yeah. Thank you very much. See you on the next one next Monday. Brand new project coming, so I'll see you on that one. Apart from that, guys, ta-da for now.